Physicists are now saying we have a new theory. The universe may be a strange loop of self-simulating consciousness. A new hypothesis argues that the universe simulates itself into existence. When it comes to cosmology, astronomy, physics, there is no shortage of off-the-wall arguments and hypotheses, while new discoveries from the early moments of the Big Bang in quantum and particle physics continue to amaze us and fill in the gaps of our mysterious universe. There remains a stunning number of fundamental questions we still can't answer. The most fundamental of the questions revolve around why anything and why consciousness. Why is there anything here at all? What primal state of existence could have possibly birthed all that matter, energy, and time, all that everything? And how did consciousness arise? Is it some fundamental proto-state of universe itself, or an emergent phenomenon that's purely neurochemical and material in nature? A new physics hypothesis attempts to answer both questions at the same time, with a new spin on panpsychism that weds aspects of Nick Bostrom's simulation argument with something called timeless emergentism. The hypothesis, outlined in a new paper by a team of researchers at the Quantum Gravity Research Institute, is called the panpsychic self-simulation model. And while the authors certainly are not earning any points for intellectual modesty, their idea may just be capable of peacefully mapping some of the universe's most wild conundrums. The first pieces of this puzzle you may have already heard of. The simulation argument is a pop culture staple now, most famously popularized when Elon Musk claimed it's far more likely that we're living in a simulation created by an advanced intelligence. Then there is the old age belief in panpsychism, which posits that the entire universe is a type of pan-conscious entity and that even ordinary matter is imbued with proto-consciousness. The new argument gets rid of the middleman and suggests that pan-consciousness itself is generating the simulations, not advanced aliens, and that the universe is one giant mental self-simulation. The paper titled The Self-Simulation Hypothesis Interpretation of Quantum Mechanics says the physical universe is a strange loop, quote-unquote, that can self-generate new sub-realities in an almost infinite hierarchy of tiers inlaid with simulated realities of conscious experience, kind of like a psychic Matryoshka doll, the Russian dolls one into the other, those little things. You're still left with a mystery of the physical origins of its self-generating consciousness, to which the researchers reply that the answer is actually non-material. The paper argues that universal consciousness self-actualizes using a natural algorithm called the principle of efficient language. In other words, the universe is creating itself through thought, willing itself into existence, or a perpetual loop that efficiently uses all mathematics and fundamental particles at its disposal. The universe, they say, was always there, timeless emergentism, and is like one grand thought that creates mini-thoughts called code steps or actions, again like a Matryoshka doll. Quantum gravity physicist David Chester broke down some recent findings they feel bolster the argument. He says, while many scientists presume materialism to be true, we believe that quantum mechanics may provide hints that our reality is a mental construct. Recent advances in quantum gravity, such as seeing space-time emergent via a hologram, is also a hint that space-time is not fundamental. This is also compatible with ancient Hermetic and Indian philosophy. In a sense, the mental construction of reality creates space-time to efficiently understand itself by creating a network of subconscious entities that can interact and explore the totality of possibilities. The paper also suggests that the purpose of this single looping, self-generating consciousness is to explore and develop meaning through information. They also discuss future prospects such as studying lucid dreams to better understand simulations and the idea of developing consciousness that does not require matter at all. This by Jake Anderson on The Mind Unleashed, Creative Commons. Tell me what you think. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.